Another one has been shattered to pieces before kickoff here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. Today, the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration continues, and we've got a great one for you. Between the San Francisco 49ers and the Cleveland Browns. Here we get a look at Kyle Shanahan, head coach of the 49ers. These guys playing one of those dreaded body clock games, making the long trip to the East Coast. On the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Browns, Kevin Stefanski. These guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Happy y'all could join us. Thanks for being here. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Hewitt. Eddie Pinheiro just about set. And here we go from Cleveland. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And they're brought out by the rookie who was the talk of the NFL draft, Brock. First round hype, but didn't go until the 5th round. It's SHEDEUR Sanders.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Another one for Junkins. He dodged the tackle, and they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We've got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. The game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Running it after the penalty. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Nickel set from the Niners on 3rd down.
19 tight, 19 tight. Here we go, here we go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we got a 1st down here. So they make the stop, but they do. With some illegal aid, the referees say there was interference that time.
This is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover, right, obviously, without being penalized, but then you get a little bump, you get a little push, and now you get a 3rd down conversion via penalty.
They'll run here following the penalty. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Tag. Viking 18.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. He gets this to Harold Fannin Jr. complete. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Ready.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of a game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe you go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate, but here, they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Isaac Gorindo to return. Making some progress here. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. So here come the 49ers now to take over for the first time. They're led out by the fourth-year passer out of Iowa State, Brock Purdy.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with a loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Get set, get set.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Shoves him off. Finds a seam down the middle. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And a 49er.
On the gun is Purdy. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Get set, get set.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Pearsall on the slant. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Going to have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
The Browns take over 1st and 10.
The Browns, and they're running back, about to get back to work. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season.
Okay,
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Stephanie. 7, take back. Go.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They get 23 on that one. And that's a Browns 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First down, and they go right back to it. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
Got it. Ready?
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12.
18 Cardinal,
At the
18 Cardinal.
41-yard line.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. The Browns on top early. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. On the slant, complete to Judy. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
On the ready.
3rd and 4 coming up
That's
now.
a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. He finds Njoku, complete. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Ready, break.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at
Here we
the
go.
41-yard line.
Gravity Lions. Mustang 19. Warriors 70. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Now Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down around the 34. Sanders trying to get everyone up to that line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 49ers 34-yard line.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Cup 19. Cup 19.
They are throwing it again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down
It's a
coming
loss
up.
of 6.
In
Brings
theory,
up
Kate,
3rd
that's
down
exactly
and
what
10.
complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or 2.
Buffalo 18.
Sanders now on 3rd down. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Judkins running between the tackles. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
That's another Browns 1st down. 1st and goal.
From the red zone on 1st. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Browns get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game.
Pretty cool moment. That is the first rushing score in his young career. Look, I'm not going to say it's the first of many. We just don't know in this league. But I do know that's a confidence builder for this entire offense when the quarterback can score using his legs as well.
And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Browns double their lead to 14.
49ers nothing.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Starting from the 5. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
1st and 10.
The 49ers and Ricky Pearsall headed back out on offense. And we see that to this point, he's leading the NFL in touchdown receptions as we work through November and into our final month plus of play. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Purdy setting up that play action. Looking right, and he finds him. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Okay, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
First and 10, or under Robinson. He's going to bring this down to their 35. Big. Gain 14 on the play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bank on its way. All set to go now from the 35. Purdy on first down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. And the Browns are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Six.
To the air, Sanders. Look at that power, deep left side. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
It's second down.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Ready, ready.
Setting him on the dive. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
Midfield to the 49-yard line. Brings up third down.
On the give, here's Junkins. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Give him 8 on that one. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Browns first down.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And that's a Browns first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up second and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they were quick. Second down now, they need 7. Another give to Judkins. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. So this is Andre Schmidt to attempt this Browns field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Schmidt connects. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile till they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Hope you all had a very happy Turkey Day indeed as we wrap up John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. Let's roll. Our trip through the NFL starts now. We begin with the reigning, defending Super Bowl champs, the Eagles, at home to take on the Chicago Bears. And it's the 2,000-yard rusher from a year ago, Saquon Barkley. Why don't we go over to Charm City now, check in on the Ravens as they host the Cincinnati Bengals. And look who's getting involved in the passing game, Derrick Henry. He's a weapon in the run game, he's a weapon in the passing game. Look at him go. Put it down as an 81-yard catch and run for the score. One more to bring you up. Let's go to Arlington, the Cowboys hosting the Kansas City Chiefs. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. He's going to take this one in 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Chiefs find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The 49ers and Ricky Pearsall headed back out on offense. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw. He'll get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
On 3rd down, Purdy in big trouble now, and the ball is out. And this is going to be Browns football.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say These pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver, and now it's second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Check. Let's go. Ready.
A give left side, Judkins. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
Smash, smash. Here we go. Ready.
Going to the ground again on first. And this takes him down to the 10. Trying to work quickly now.
10 more yards. That's another Browns first down. First down and 10 yards to go.
Here's Judkins on first down. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Sanders going to look to throw. Has it down close. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns push their lead further to start the half.
Touchdown, Browns.
And this is Schmidt for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns make it a 24-point ball game.
49ers nothing.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback. Coach Kyle Shanahan ushering his 49ers offense back to the field. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, got to play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a 3rd consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up 3rd and very short.
3rd and inches.
Purdy will sneak it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And we've got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders. You sign up for it.
First down throw by Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Browns' 46-yard line.
Purdy throwing here. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
3rd down. 3rd and 7.
throw here, third down. He's got the hook up to Watkins. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the fourth. We've set of downs from 37. It's 49ers football as we near the end of what has been a largely one-sided game they'd like to forget. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And get forward about 5 yards, looks like. It's second down now.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Staying with Robinson. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Now Purdy. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down. Motioning left is their running back. Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. Hill makes the catch. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
He was covered by Tyson Campbell.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third and long for him here. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers putting up points in a game decided. George Kittle, the touchdown. Purdy leading the 49ers to the line for this two-point try.
The 49ers
inside give to the fullback. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that two-point conversion.
49ers 6.
And that kick fails. The Browns able to recover. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Looking for the back that time. So second down coming up.
Brown on the coverage.
Go, Purdy.
Handoff now to Judkins. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
And no look there. That throw falls to the ground. see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
Back to the air here on second. Sanders. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's a counter give to Robinson. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Now it's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. Jukes away from one. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Working quickly here.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 36.
Play action now. Purdy. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on it, throw quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Get set.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. 49ers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pass brought in by Jennings. Still has some space inside the 35. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
And the 49er first down. 1st and goal, San Francisco.
Working inside the red zone. Dump off to his fullback. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and goal.
From the gun is Purdy.
15-yard line.
He brings it in. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
And that kick fails. The Browns able to recover. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At the 48-yard line.
Ready.
Judkins up the middle. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 Cardinal.
Another one for Judkins. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. The Browns looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bojorquez, to handle it. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. In this game, Brock, all the games today and tonight, part of a busy week of football for all of us. The traditional 3 games on Thanksgiving Day. We had our Black Friday game a couple of days ago, all a part of the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend, honoring the legendary football icon.
Yeah, legendary guy whose impact still is felt to this day. You know, these guys playing today, they all watch it just like you and me in the football world on Thursday and Friday. You know, they get their chance to go out and perform on a pretty darn special weekend.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Purdy on the play action. To the sideline, catch secured. Wow, he made that one look easy for the first.
I know.
So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. So the officials looked at it twice. The replay officials in New York agreed, and the call on the field's going to stand. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. First down, Purdy to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining. Long odds ahead of him. It's 1st and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play.
To the air again, Purdy. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. We're approaching 50 seconds to play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. To throw again, it's Purdy. Completed over the middle. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
To throw. Got his man. Watkins has it. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
A gain of 4 yards.
Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Going all the way to the end zone here. And all right, it's a touchdown in the final moments, so win still very unlikely, but a sliver of hope now after that play.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
And he goes down, the pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail? It would just ring and ring and ring. It's still ringing. Falls short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board.
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. Here's a design run. So to a chorus of bucks from the dog pound, the Browns take the win at home. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.